So hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Aryan. I am a chartered accountant. I have cleared CA in May 25 attempt and recently I have joined Hindustan Unilever as my first corporate job. So in this particular video, we will be discussing how I applied for the job, what are the type of questions and everything about HUL and the interview process that I have faced and selected in this particular process. So let's begin. First of all, let me brief me about my background, what I did, and articleship and all. So I started my CA journey in 2020 after clearing my class 12th from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, and I started CA foundation. I cleared it in with distinction in my first attempt, intermediate also in my first attempt, both groups. And after that, I started my articleship from KPMG in the risk advisor domain. Recently, I also cleared my CA final in May 25 attempt. I did my industrial training before that. Before clearing my CA final, I did my industrial training from Marico Limited, which is also a huge FMCG company. So yeah, everything about me. And now let's begin. What about HUL? So HUL is one of the largest FMCG company of in India. It has a legacy of 90 plus years, and there are a lot of brands Hindustan Unilever holds, like the Lifebuoy, the Lux, the in hair care there is the Clinic Plus and the Sunsilk, and a lot of brands you can search on Google. So it is a very huge opportunity for me. After getting a lot of offers from various companies, I have selected HUL as my first corporate job. So yeah, let's begin my how I applied for the HUL. So there is a very big myth in our CA journey that you cannot be selected in various giants like Marico, Hindustan Unilever, or the ITC without any rank or the first attempt. Even I qualified my CA in my second attempt. Still, I got the Hindustan Unilever as my first corporate job. So it is a myth that you cannot be selected, but you must have the potential so that the company got an option to choose you as the best candidate for for any particular job opening. So I had the Marico as my background because I come from the FMCG company only. So it was the plus point for me, and I also did my articleship from Big Four, that is KPMG, and it was also a huge advantage for me. These were the reasons that I was shortlisted. And the third reason that I think is my resume. A strong resume can land you to a good job like a good company like HUL. So I'll discuss how I applied for the role in Hindustan Unilever. So specifically, Hindustan Unilever generally hires at the MT level, that is the management trainee level, and the CTC, specifically the CTC for MTs is more than 30 LPA for the CF freshers. But if you are not if you don't have any rank, or if you don't have any strong background with first attempt, then still you can be selected in HUL uh, with lower CTC compared to MT. But yeah, definitely you can enter into this FMCG world and start your journey. So I applied for the role of supply chain finance role in HUL by one of my friend who is already working there. I sent my resume and requested him, if there is a vacancy, then please refer me. And by the God's grace, there was an opening at the same time, and the interview happened, and I was selected. So yeah, let's begin about how was my interview and what are the probable questions that has been asked from me in the interview of HUL. In this particular role, I had a single one round of interview that has been taken by my manager only. And the type of question that has been asked specifically, if you can on the basis of my experience of more than 30 interviews that I have appeared for getting a good role after qualifying my chartered accountancy course. The most of the interview happened in which 60 to 70% questions have been asked from the resume only. So I will definitely बोलूँगा कि please make your resume at the best level if you can, because it is the first thing that any recruiter will see. And whatever you have the potential or you don't have the potential doesn't matter at the resume level, because he or she will look after your resume only and not your potential or your qualification when you apply for the role. So resume was the first thing. And so it was a single round of interview, and it was around 45 to 50 minutes long, and 60 to 70% question were from my resume only, specifically the cost savings part, that I have highlighted some of the savings that I have generated while working in the KPMG in the internal audit or the risk advisory projects while working while working at one of the listed clients. So I have mentioned those in my resume, and there was a long discussion on those points, because the supply chain finance role that I have appeared for in the HUL also had the similar line of things that we have to do in HUL. So the special focus was on those points. And also there were some of the discussions regarding the projects I did in Marico. because the HUL and the Marico both are from FMCG background, so it was an edge for me. And yeah, that's all. That's 60 to 70% questions covered from Marico and KPMG only, and 20 to 30% balance were questions were some of the just general overview questions, like why you want to join HUL, and why you are not joining Marico only, because both have the same FMCG background. Yeah, some of the basic HR questions, and some of the questions were from our FR and the AFM. Specifically, these are and not very high level, because they are more interested in the my work experience and not my technical background, what I can figure it out from the interview. So yeah, that's all about my interview experience. So yeah, we will be discussing about the CTC part, the best part. Everyone is waiting for this particular part of this video. So, so specifically in FMCG like HUL or the Marico, the CTC of a CF fresher at MT, that is management trainee level, it is more than 30 LPA at a CF fresher level only, I'm saying. And but for getting this particular management trainee role, you must have the rank, or you must be qualified in first attempt with articleship from Big Four or Big Six, probably. So I had Big Four experience, but I don't have. I was not qualified in my first attempt, or I don't have any rank in my CA final. So I got. I don't. I didn't get the management trainee role, but still I got an executive role. It is not the MT role. So specifically in a management trainee role, you get a 2 to 3 month experience in 3 to 4 profiles of HUL or Marico, while in the executive role, there's no any there's no any flavor in you have a particular single role and you have to work in this particular in any particular profile only. So my profile was supply chain finance. So yeah, that's all about the CTC part. So at the end, I just wanted to highlight one thing, that don't restrict yourself that अगर मुझे rank आया है या नहीं आया है, it doesn't matter at all. After so rank आया है नहीं आया है, अगर आया है तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, but अगर नहीं आया है and if you are a second or third attempter like me, then don't feel कि मुझे अभी companies मिलेंगी या नहीं मिलेंगी, but more focus on your resume and the work experience that you had during your articleship, and focus on that, and start applying for whatever role or whatever company you want to, and definitely you will get the opportunities. And also let me know what are the type of content that you want to see want to see in my in on my YouTube channel. So I'm planning a lot of things like my articleship, my industrial training, and the companies that I have applied for the job, and in which I have been selected or rejected, whatever. And also regarding the study strategies regarding the CA final, CA inter, and maybe the CA foundation level. So yeah, that's all are my plan. Please let me know what are your thoughts and what are the topics on which you want me to make a video on, and definitely I will try to make a video. Yeah, so that's all from my side. Like this particular video, share to your friends, and comment your whatever thoughts you have. Thank you.